Evening, guys. Just give it a couple of minutes for us to warm up. So I was having a conversation with a guy who I know from the gym, and hey Emma, how you doing? And we were having a really interesting conversation about just life in general, work, what it takes to get to where you want to be, what it takes to do what you want to do. And when I think about all the people I've met in life and all the experiences I've gone through and the position that I am in a minute, the biggest thing that has ever stood out to me as to what people need to be themselves, to do what they want to do, to succeed in life, whatever they deem that is to be yourself. Now, you see, a lot of people say to me, oh, it's really, impressive that you can, go on these lives and talk about what you talk about and be who you are and have these thoughts that you think. And the truth is that, from school, when I made this transition to decide to be, no matter what, who I am and show people who I am, no matter what people think, life has just become a whole different playground. Like, it's become amazing, like incredible, even in the tough times, even in the darkest times. Because, and I'll always say this, is that when it feels like everything's collapsing around you and everything's falling apart, when you can be yourself and express yourself to the world, you just bring a totally different thing into your life. And when you match that with the knowledge that you yourself can do and think anything into existence, you become a power that's unstoppable. You become something that nothing can reckon with. And for the people who are religious, I can't dumb down, I can't stop what I think, that's fine having that religion. But in my opinion, when you rely on an external force to give you the power to be who you are and to give you the strength to get through life, you're denying yourself the privilege of knowing that you are the person that creates what you want in your life. There is no other entity. There is nothing else. There is no other power. It is you. You are everything. Everything you are as a person, everything that you are as a mass of atoms and molecules is you. What you think is you. What you do is you. The way you feel is you. Everything that you do, good or bad, and everything you experience, good or bad, is down to you. It's down to the way you think. It's down to the way you feel. It's down to the way that you treat people. It's down to the way that you perceive life. If you think on a daily basis that you are strong and you are brave and you are courageous and you can take on anything that comes your way, you will be. If you think on a daily basis that you are going to achieve what you want, that you're going to, no matter what, be the person you know you are deep down, you will be. There is no magical formula. There is no secret steps to get to where you want to be and to be who you are. You just have to do it now. You have to wade through the opinions of others, and you have to ignore and block the feelings that others are trying to portray onto you, and know deep down inside you who you are. Because if you do that, you can conquer the world. I said this in the live the other night, is that when I go down the gym, people think I'm such a violent, aggressive person. But the truth is when I'm in the gym, I am pushing myself to the brink of what I can do every single time I go in there. I'm trying to. Every time I go in there, I'm not chatting, I'm not smiling. Fucking hell. I don't think I've ever... It's been a very long time since I smiled in the gym. And the reason being is because I give everything I am to it. Everything I am inside of me, I give it to the gym. And that's because I know that having mental strength, not physical, having mental strength is the most important thing. Because when you have that, the opinions of others don't matter. When you have strength in your mind and you are able to direct your thoughts where you want them, nothing else matters. It doesn't matter what your parents think. It doesn't matter what your boyfriend or girlfriend thinks. It doesn't matter what the people who walk down the fucking street think. It doesn't matter. Because you know You know who you are, and nobody can tell you different. And that's why I say that there's a level of aggression needed. And that aggression is defense for you. And that's not to say you have to lash out at people. Like, look at me. I'm a extremely calm, quiet, relaxed guy. No one can get through this barrier, though. Nobody can tell me who I am. Nobody can tell me what I can and cannot do. Nobody can stop me from becoming and being the man I am on a daily basis. Because the only thing that would stop me from being who I am is death. When you get to that point, when death and dying and leaving, I say leaving, but your physical body no longer being a part of this world, when you get to that point, you have strength that you could not imagine. And it doesn't need violence. It doesn't need to be physically or verbally violent with anybody. It just needs it up here. You just have to believe in you and your capabilities. Because the most incredible thing to me is that all the people that walk through this magnificent, beautiful, opportunity-rich life don't have belief in their abilities, don't have belief in what they can do. They limit themselves without realizing that within them is a power that cannot be measured on any scale. It takes a realization for it to come apparent. You don't have to be anybody. You don't have to have a specific name. You don't have to have come from a specific family. You don't have to be royalty, have to do this job, that job, live in a certain area, be born in a certain place. You just have to know and believe what it is that you're capable of. When it comes to racism and discrimination and sexism and all these kind of things, like, I'm not going to say it doesn't exist. However, one thing I will bring up is that individual people, not race, not gender, not age, not place of birth, specific people have the choices to do good and bad things. And when we choose to do bad things, we spread that across the entire universe. And it'll always come back to you. Always. I don't give a fuck, even if it comes to the point where you think you pass away and you think you got away with everything. It doesn't work like that. The reciprocity of this life will echo for eternity. It will never go away. And that is why when you choose to do good things for people and you choose to be a good person in your eyes, and you choose to be good and you choose to be yourself, nevertheless of what anybody else says, you will find power inside of you that you never thought possible. And that's all you have to do, is know what you are capable of and know who you are. That's it. And it's not to say that times will come when you feel broken and lost and like things aren't going your way. But remember this, when it feels like things aren't going your way and you're failing, it's because there is something else that's coming that you desperately needed. Something is making way for something else. That's all this life is about, equivalent exchange. You give up something to receive something else. That's it. Or you let go of something, or you give something, and you will get something else in return. And that all depends on how you think about yourself and what you believe you're capable of. So for everyone here, don't lose hope and don't give up on who you are, because you are strong and you are powerful. Trust me. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you have a fantastic evening. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you in the next video.